Hey everyone, it's Dorian, and for today's speed build, I wanted to show you guys a Beachy Hideaway I'd put together. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I had actually built this a few weeks ago, and this was intended to be kind of like a holiday hideaway, kind of like a tropical, maybe like a tropical like Christmas destination. Obviously, by the time you're watching this, Christmas is over. I had recorded this like mid-December, hadn't really done anything with it, so but thankfully, in I guess hindsight, knowing that I was probably gonna drag my feet recording this, I made a regular version of this build first, add the holiday stuff in after. Both versions will be up on the gallery. My EA ID is DorianKoholi, but for this A speed build, I'm going to show you the more traditional version. And like I said, it's just a little beachy vacation getaway spot. It can be used as a rental property or as a home. But the idea was to kind of create, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. I've seen like, you see like vacation homes that are, especially if the view's only like on one side of the property, the houses are built long. So that way you have more windows, like almost every room you can kind of see out onto the view. And I tried to recreate that effect here. This is on, I think, that northernmost lot in Sulani, the volcano lot, but the windows are all facing out onto the ocean. And I thought for playthrough, it would kind of give you a gorgeous view of the property. Um, the layout is also somewhat inspired by a vacation home my husband and I stayed in when we were in Florida a few months back. Very, very open, very light colors. Make I did make a few changes, obviously, from that property. It was very modern, very sleek. I just tried to make this a little more rustic. So we have a lot of wood tones. We're using like the vault cabinets, as you can see here, with the just like the wood planks, and I thought it came together pretty nicely. I love the vault cabinets. Not a Wasn't always a huge fan of the uppers, but since they did that update, I think in like October, where they added the additional color swatches, I'm liking the uppers a lot more. They match the lowers like so much better. There's still some issues here and there, but it's a lot better than it was. But as you can see now, I'm just kind of putting in the kitchen, putting down some clutter, and I'm alt placing some different decorative objects just to kind of fill out the countertops a little bit more. Putting some plants, obviously, and yeah, I think it's gonna come together super cute. Um, yeah, hope you're all doing well. As I mentioned, this obviously you're watching this after the new year. Hope everyone had a very happy new year. Ours was very quiet, very low key, which I was very appreciative of. And yeah, if I'd be curious to know what you guys have as far as New Year's resolutions go. One of mine is to try to get healthier. I'm a little heavy. I will admit that, but I want to try to get healthier, get in better shape. Look better, feel better. But the other thing I want to try to do is focus more on like content creation. So I started my Twitch stream, my Twitch streaming, and like around like September ish, August September. I started a YouTube channel around the same time. The YouTube channel's kind of been neglected over the past few months, but I'm trying to get into like kind of working on both. So if you guys have seen, I've been posting my Every Aspiration Challenge series on YouTube, which is, right now I'm just posting exclusively on YouTube. And I'm going to try to do more speed builds and maybe a few building tutorials because I have a few tips and tricks I kind of picked up along the way that some of it, a lot of it you probably already know, but I feel like maybe if I can contribute something, then that would be awesome. Now, as you can see now, we are just kind of filling out the little living room area. This is going to be a two-bedroom, two-bath property. The bedroom that on the, I guess, the left-hand side is just gonna be like, I guess, a guest bedroom and a guest bathroom. The bedroom on the right-hand side is going to be envisioned as the master because it has the ensuite bath, but they're both full bathrooms. I did want to try to fit a tub and shower in both, just because in case you want to bring your kids here or toddlers, you can bathe them. I'm hoping this works. I didn't actually play test it. I'm hoping having the toilet next to the tub like that isn't going to be an issue. I don't think it is, but feel free to move it, or if you download it, feel free to move it and putz around with it as need be. You can also see I'm kind of struggling a bit. I like the idea of having like that little bath basket on top of the toilet. It doesn't it's not super easy to put there. So I was trying to do some alt placement using some like tabletops, and it kind of worked. I have downloaded the Red Shelf mod since then, which makes it a little bit easier. But yeah. And I think right now we're just doing the guest bedroom. And yeah, just a lot of like very light and airy, a lot of wood tones. As far as like the rooms that aren't like um for most of the walls I just did like a plain white just to keep it lighter. I think in the master bedroom you'll see I did do kind of like a wood plank. And I think it's still light-ish, but it's super cozy, super romantic, and I don't know, I thought it was cute. So yeah, I think that is right now just doing a lot of decoration. I have fallen in love with the I guess the knitted hanging baskets from the Nifty Knitting Kit. I think they're accessible in debug if you just want to go straight into build mode, but I use those in pretty much every build now, as well as the hanging vines from the Blooming Rooms kit. Like I'm a sucker for plants. Don't always do the best job keeping them alive in real life, but thankfully that's not as big of an issue in The Sims. So I just plaster them everywhere. And yeah, and I'm also you can kind of see I have a little trick to try to do like a smaller like side cabinet using like the corner cabinets. It doesn't always work, so as you saw just then I tried to like remove the wall then put the corner cabinet in. I might do like a separate tutorial video on that just because I think it's a cool little trick, and it kind of gives you a little more flexibility as far as doing your uppers. And yeah, so yeah, finishing touches on the interior, doing this ensuite bathroom. We're going to be doing the actual like master bedroom shortly, and then doing some exterior work. So I'm going to, I guess, stop right here and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and then I will see you back again for the build tour. Bye, y'all. All right, guys, so we're back, and I'll give you a final walkthrough of the lot. You may notice some slight changes from the speed build. I did not realize that something got messed up with the save file, so the non-holiday version wasn't finished, and the terrain was gone, so I ended up redoing everything real quick. But overall, generally still the same. But no, so we have we have the front of the house with all the windows, which look out to this view of the beach, which I thought was going to be super cute. And then you have the back of the house. You have your little deck. You have a few garden plots, a little table, little grill. Nah, just nice place to hang out. Figured if you do download the holiday version, it would be a good place to have to get away for the holidays. But this is also an awesome place to hang out year round. So let's go ahead and do a little tour. So we have our front deck. I will admit there's not a huge amount of like privacy going on here, but I would imagine you're gonna have a smaller family here, so hopefully everyone kind of has like their own space and maybe we'll respect that. I know that's not always the case in The Sims, but a girl can dream, right? All right, we have walking up to our little deck, and this is that view that I was kind of going for. Yeah, we do have that big old rock right there, but like beyond that, we have the beaches, we have the islands, and this was the kind of the beautiful lush greenery. This was the kind of view I wanted to make sure we had for all of the Sims in the game. Going inside, going in the front door, we have our little living room area. So there's a few holiday things I need to remove, which I'll remove before I upload to the gallery. But no, we have, a little sitting area. We have our TV. We have our light and airy kitchen, lots of counter space, lots of appliances. I think this is super cute. Going into the master bedroom, again, these hanging plants from Nifty Knitting are like the coolest things ever, and I love them. All right, going into the master bedroom. Have some more plants, obviously, and nice, little darker in here, maybe a little cozier, but I think it's kind of cute vibes going off. One thing I've noticed that I typically do is I don't necessarily like the idea of having bedroom furniture be like super matchy. So you'll see this in a lot of my builds. We have two different end tables, two different lamps. They kind of go well together, but it's just maybe a little more of an eclectic mix. And I think this bureau is from the parent. No, this is from City Living, but I love the little design on that. I thought it was cute. And then look, the view from the master bedroom is just absolutely gorgeous. I think. Going into the master bathroom, fairly straightforward. You have your sink, tub, you have your toilet, have a little window, get a little natural light in here, and yeah. So let's move on over to go do a little walkthrough through the kitchen. So even this back window kind of gives you a really cute view. I think this goes up to the volcano, so there's like the lava pits back there. I think there are volcanic eruptions that occur on this lot, so maybe keep that in mind if you do decide to put it here. But walking through our kitchen again, a little more holiday stuff I need to remove, which I promise I will do. And let us take a look. We'll go into the hall bathroom first. Again, pretty much the same. Not much going on here, fairly straightforward. Same layout as the other one. I did use a little bit different wallpaper. This is the I think it's the Matchstick Magic from Spa Day. It kind of gives, in my mind, it kind of gives the illusion of like stacked stone, and I think it's super cute. We have a little bath towel, and yeah, so walking out of here and into the guest room. See, even with the rock there, you still get a pretty gorgeous view from this bedroom. So yeah, and that looks like some of my pictures rather got misaligned, so I'll have to fix that. I don't know, I don't know if I'm probably not just me, but whenever I go back into a game or if I upload a lot to the gallery and re-download it, there's always a few things here and there that get messed up. I think that's like a Maxis thing, but even still, it's a little annoying but it is what it is. But no, this is our back porch. Got the cool volcanic rocks over here, got some lush greenness over here, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So we'll do one more view of the exterior. And yeah, this is our Beachy Hideaway. As I mentioned, I will have this version as well as the holiday version up on the gallery. Um, so if you have the seasons pack, even though it's not technically Christmas for almost another year, Winterfest comes around a lot sooner. So if you want to get away here, have a little Winterfest retreat, you can download the holiday version. Or if you just want to have a year-round retreat, this is a good place to check out. So that is it. Thank you all. And if you like this video, if you like this build, please consider liking the video and please consider subscribing to the channel. As I mentioned, I want to try to focus more on content creation this year, including building up this YouTube channel. So your likes and subscribes would go a long way to help making that happen. And that's it. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.